What is going on, my friends? Vitai is here, founder of Bitcoin's Walls Club, and welcome to another episode of Today in Crypto Show, where I want to share with you some of the things that I'm seeing on the charts for the technical analysis for Bitcoin, where the price of Bitcoin can be going in the near future, in the short term, as well as overlooking the bigger patterns, the more longer term for Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space. And we're going to discuss some very interesting news that has to do with the hash rate of the mining that has been the all-time high in the last 4 months for the Bitcoin, which means the Bitcoin network is getting stronger. And we'll talk about adoption for Bitcoin and the huge giant company, a multi-billion-dollar company that now started to accept Bitcoin as a means of payment, which is huge for the ecosystem. So let's start with discussing what we are seeing in the market. Not big changes in the last couple of days. We're still at about $138 billion for the whole entire crypto space, and Bitcoin dominance is getting a little bit higher than it was before. We are still holding above $4,000 key psychological level for Bitcoin, but we have been rejected at about $4,150 and sliding back down right now. So a little coins, going down overall on percentages wise, 2, 3, 4, 5%. So let's see the bigger pattern for Bitcoin. As you know, we are still in the bear market. So the bull market is not started yet. It's been a very long bear market since the beginning of 2018, and we've been not being able to break through this channel for a long time. If you're looking on a daily chart, and we've been forming this descending triangle that finally broke down in the middle of November, and Bitcoin fell by 50%. Since that time, we are moving into a different pattern, which is an ascending triangle, and this pattern right here is a bullish pattern. Okay, if we take a look at it more closely at the 4-hour charts, we are seeing this line that has a quite significant trend line with multiple touch points. We are kind of going with this line right now, and we gotta see and monitor closely over the next days if we're going to actually retest, this support line is going to hold or not. Okay, if it's not going to hold, then we might see another big jump down, big slide down for Bitcoin, retesting the lowest of 3,500 or even more, going lower than that. But no reason to see it happening in the short term. Yes, we have been rejected at the $4,100 level. So it was again the psychological and multiple resistant points at about $4,200. We are not able to reach higher highs on that. We've been rejected on this. So you can see in the last 4 hours this big red candle moving towards the support trend line that I outlined right here. Okay, so overall right now it's a healthy pullback after this run up for Bitcoin. So it's too early to celebrate yet the bull run of getting started. We are not there yet. We, as a macro level pattern, we are still in the bear market, unfortunately, and you gotta trade if you are trading with a bearish bias in place until we have a clear confirmation if we are going to break this ascending triangle at about $4,200, and if we're going to break violently with volume through this, then we can see $4,500 and $5,000, and we can judge from there based on the market. So let's see, apart from this, what other good things are happening in the Bitcoin space. So first of all, I want to mention about the record-breaking hash rate, the 4-month high. The confidence in Bitcoin mining is getting higher. You can look this chart on the Bitcoin on the blockchain.com website, and basically what it shows is how many new miners are entering the space. and actually mining Bitcoin. So as you can see, this hash rate is getting very high, like 52 quintillion hashes per second. It's unimaginable how many operations the network performs every single second. And it just shows that the confidence for Bitcoin is getting back up. The new miners are getting back into the game, and they want to mine Bitcoin, which means we are somewhere near the bottom of the Bitcoin price because of the confidence of the miners. So that's one big indicator. Also, we are seeing today the CEO of Twitter and also Square, they're hiring new crypto engineers, and they're even offering people to pay them with cryptocurrency. You can see their tweet. Square is hiring 3 to 4 crypto engineers and 1 designer to work full-time on open source contributions to the crypto ecosystem. Work from anywhere, report directly to me, and we can even pay you in Bitcoin. Okay, so that just shows you that it becomes more and more mainstream. You know, the Bitcoin payment and accepting Bitcoins as payment. You know, engineers obviously they're getting paid in crypto and in Bitcoin. And Jack Dorsey himself, that is a big proponent of Bitcoin, maybe he's working on putting something into Twitter. You know, just like Facebook is working on the Facebook coin, Twitter may be working on Twitter coin. Who knows? Telegram already very close to launching their Gram coin on Telegram. So we are definitely moving into this direction. And another big news of the day is a giant company, a multi-billion-dollar company called Avnet, which is almost as large as Microsoft and Dell, based in Phoenix, Arizona. They announced their strategic partnership with BitPay and start to accept Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash as a payment options for their huge conglomerate, for their huge organization. This corporation that they have, Avnet, which is again another big deal for Bitcoin. As you can imagine how much money is being transferred in the company like this, a multi-billion-dollar company. Is Apple going to be the next? Will Apple start accepting Bitcoin payments? We'll see. Amazon and Apple, those two companies are lagging a little bit, but I'm sure the day will come and they'll also join the game, and they'll also join the revolution and start accepting for Apple and Macintosh products also payments in crypto. As you know, Samsung is already launched a mobile version of their mobile that actually has a wallet, of crypto wallet, right inside Samsung. So that's a big deal, guys. Also, Binance announced that it let Australians in Australia, so Aussies out there, you can buy Bitcoin with cash at over 1,300 stores right now. You can walk up to those news agents that are spread across the country, more than 1,300 of these, and just give cash and get crypto, get Bitcoin into your wallet. Okay, so that's another step forward towards increasing the adoption. And if you ask John McAfee, who promised he will eat his private parts, he will eat his dick, right? If Bitcoin is not going to reach $1 million, he says, you know, we're still not. I mean, it's not mathematically possible for me to lose that bet. So he is still very positive that we'll reach by the end of 2020 a valuation for Bitcoin $1 million. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but there's definitely going to be some exciting stuff happening by the end of 2020. And Tim Draper is a little less optimistic about the valuations. You know, he's saying $250,000 by the year 2023. If this happens anyways, we're all going to be much happier if that happens. Whether $1 million or 250,000, it's a far cry than what we are having right now at about $4,000 per Bitcoin. So in any case, it is a good time to accumulate in as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, so you're ready, and you'll have crypto assets when the next bull run is going to start. And this is what we are really all focused on. This is what we want, is to accumulate Bitcoin. Of course, you can live on Bitcoin, etc. But accumulate as much Bitcoin and good crypto projects, good crypto assets that you can hold for the longer term, because the bull market is going to start at one point or another. Maybe at some point this year, most likely. Okay, so we're not there yet, but anticipation is power, and it is right now. Right now is the time to take massive action, guys, and move forward towards this direction, towards that dream of becoming a crypto millionaire. So that's it that I wanted to share with you today, and looking forward, guys, to be with you on the next slide.